Aleph Farms is a cultured meat company producing the world's first 3D ribeye steak. The following presentation provides Aleph Farms with a comprehensive analysis of their business. Myself, Olivia, Cameron, Sophia, Tiffany and Martha have provided recommended solutions for the business and an action plan to resolve the critical issue identified through a situational analysis. A SWOT analysis has allowed Aleph Farms to identify both internal and external factors that influence business performance. A few of the company's key strengths include the fact that the product is highly unique with strong financial backing. They're also a growing company with an experienced and qualified workforce and reduced contamination risks with environmental benefits. They have an ability to expand into other product lines and offer complete transparency. In addition, a few of the company's weaknesses include the fact that the product is highly complex, being time and resource consuming, thus being an extremely capital intensive project. In addition, the steak cut is foreign to the marketplace and thus can cause consumer concerns in the highly processed methods to create the product. Opportunities in the marketplace include trends in sustainability, with a forecast for the cultured meat market to increase in value due to consumer demand for meat alternatives. In addition, the potential to introduce the meat product into restaurants, as well as an ability to penetrate the UK Gen Z consumer market due to a high willingness to try the product. Threats in the marketplace include price competition with traditional meat products, as well as competition from other startup companies in the sector that can also affect the perception of risk and safety of our product. Finally, the modern food industry favors more natural and unprocessed food products, thus becoming a threat to the potential of our product to be considered safe.
The core problem faced by Aleph Farms was their failure to establish a clear target market in their development stage of their business. As Aleph Farms failed to have a clearly established market, this has led to complexities and contradictions on how Aleph Farms thought about presenting itself to consumers, such as their branding and positioning strategies, which are essential to business success in its introduction. When dealing with a new industry and new technologies, it's important to clearly define a target market in order to thoroughly understand consumers' behaviours and perceptions to effectively ease consumer uncertainty. Due to this, Aleph Farms have failed to address consumer concerns surrounding cultured meat's perception as an ultra-processed food and other uncertainties which pose threat to business success in their introduction due to consumer hesitancy to purchase. While high cost of capital poses another significant issue for the business, without an understanding of the customer segment they are targeting, it's impossible to know if the product will be feasible in the market, and as such does not alleviate investor uncertainty which is required to get funding. Therefore, their lack of establishing a clear target market is the critical issue for Aleph Farms.
The first solution that Aleph Farms could engage in to address the issue of customer uncertainty is to engage in promotional activity that will educate consumers on the process to produce cultivated meat, the benefits of cultivated meat over traditional meat, and enforce an idea of clean meat. Through the use of animated educational videos and educational forums, Aleph Farms can showcase transparency in their products in an attempt to lessen the fear through reducing the mystery surrounding cultured meat. Further, through conducted social experiments and saturating social media platforms, they can highlight the difference and similarities of traditional and cultured meat in an engaging way. They can further entice consumers by promoting the difference they would make to animal slaughtering and the environment. Additionally, the brand could simply adopt the word clean into all its promotional material to establish positive connotations with the brand. Again, this will work as a method of enticing consumers as they are transitioning to become more health conscious and environmentally cautious.
An alternate solution that Aleph Farms could implement is to direct its focus towards establishing a clear target market to allow for the effective development of marketing strategies. Aleph Farms must allocate funds to clearly identify their target market. This will impact on the firm's identity and the ability to conduct the necessary operations required to be competitive. Whilst on the surface it may appear that cultivated meat may only appeal to a small portion of individuals, in reality it can be marketed to a mass audience. Provided the genetically laboured nature of cultivated steaks, those following various dietary regimes, potentially for religious purposes, and environmentally conscious consumers would be willing and able to consume them. Aleph Farms is in a position to market their steak as one that emulates the same health benefits and tasteful experience as a conventional steak to appeal to such consumers. It is recommended that Aleph Farms portrays its brands in a way that allows for consumers to build an emotional connection. To evoke such a connection, it is recommended that the business reveal the way in which it has allowed for a positive impact on lives, like the potential improvement of farmers' lives.
A benefit of repositioning and educating consumers will improve customer relationships, as recent studies found that almost 94% of consumers are much more inclined to purchase from a business that practices transparency. A con includes consumers may not have education of GMO processes and be confronted by the process. Additionally, poor implementation of this transparent approach could create changing customer sentiments beyond the firm's control. A pro of clarifying a clear target audience will allow the firm to successfully match consumers with their organizational mission. Another benefit includes understanding issues related to non-customers and reasons why they do not purchase from the firm, and to remove such obstacles. Through defining their target audience, they can find their niche and alter marketing to combat competitors. Some limitations of this approach include the funding required for it. Furthermore, dividing the market into a niche limits our farmers' potential to reach the mass market opportunity that their product holds.
A proposed solution within our action plan is to eradicate fears surrounding genetic mutation of the food through extensive promotional activities which will increase our customer reach, retention, and purchasing, allowing us to enter mainstream markets. Our strategy will be strengthened to target two segments of flexitarians: older, wealthy, health-conscious consumers and students who have moderate socioeconomic standing. In stage 1, we'll be entering hospitality channels through middle to high-scale restaurants, pop-up stores, chain restaurants, as well as university dining halls, which will target a variety of high and low socioeconomic consumer segments. In 2023, we'll debut in high-end restaurants. The credibility of the high-end restaurant will benefit consumers' perception towards our products and allow a level of creativity and innovation in the way we serve the dishes. Stage 2 will be a series of digital marketing activities and meal kits within retail outlets that target a younger consumer demographic. We'll also have try before you buy kits that will consist of small samples within supermarket retailers that will incentivize customers using them being free. 2024, our social media campaign will begin on platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We will encourage earned media through the hashtag MyInnovation, where consumers will be motivated to share their cooking experiences with our products. We'll also sponsor food critics, chefs, and food bloggers due to their position as opinion leaders. We'll be partnering with major food production companies in Asia, Europe, and America to increase our scale of production by the end of 2022. Mitsubishi has also signed deals to agree to help accelerate production and alleviate capital expenditure costs.